Amaka, what's going on? So it says there are 20 people. 4 or 50. Okay, 20 people here. Hi, Nusa. Nice to see you.
Hi, Marty.
Hi, Nusa. How are you?
It's a long time since
Been a
we
while.
chatted last.
Yeah, I'm great. Today is a special challenge for me.
Are you going to speak in English?
I've been learning. Lazy help me today. Every day to talk for her.
Okay.
So is Amaka here? Because she's organizing this event, and I'm just a guest. Amaka, are you here? Right.
I'm waiting, lazy.
Hi, Vishma. By the way, I'm not running the event. I'm waiting for Amaka, who organized this reunion. But I presume the SkilledUp Life logo icon account is hers.
Hi.
Hi.
Good
Hi,
morning,
Liz.
everyone.
Yeah,
Good morning.
Morning, my friend.
Good morning.
Well, this is actually the first time I'm hearing her voice.
Hi, everyone.
Oh,
So what happened to Amaka?
okay.
Godwin, are you running the show then?
Yes, I will be anchoring. Amaka will be here too.
Oh, yeah, Maria too. Okay.
Wow. Hi, Maria.
Hi, Maria. How are you?
It's good to meet you all.
So I noticed that.
Hello. Good morning. Good afternoon.
Good
Hello.
morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Right. So Godwin, it's up to you. It's 4 minutes into the, because I think everybody's supposed to speak like 2-3 minutes. So you need to get back to the agenda.
All right, that's correct. But then I think I would like to buy some time, maybe 3-4 minutes. I really would want F4 and the others to join us. They are running the show though. I'm just a host, so I would like to please.
Okay. We can chat.
Okay. Hi everyone. I see F4 has joined. Okay. All right. So thank you everyone. It's a pleasure to have you. I think it's wonderful seeing a lot of people here. Some I got to know, some I didn't even get to meet. But of course, it should be a wonderful, wonderful session today. This event is alumni event, the first of its kind, and as a matter of fact, the very first edition. It's that avenue where we've decided to come together and get to interact, chat new course, also get to catch up after a long while. SkilledUp Live, when it started, had big goals, and we're still on those, achieving so many of them already. And of course, we'll be achieving even more. But of course, we needed to have this general interaction and, get to catch up. But it's nice to have everyone. I see Mitun here, I see Manoj, the CEO, I see Nwisa. see Risky, Wishma, Lace. I see Maria, Juliet, Mamie, Fwa, Kokola. See Amaka. Amaka is running the show on this event. See Chidima, Bridget, Frisky, and of course myself. Yes, it's great. We will have others joining us to talk and to interact. Yes, I think at this point, I simply want to say thank you for being here today. Appreciate you all. Yes, on the agenda, we've got our CEO, Manoj, who is here. He will be engaging with us now. Manoj, over to you.
Thank you. I think, first of all, thank you so much for putting this event together. I can't see Amaka, but I can see her now. So she's organized this event by herself with the support of Godwin and a few others. So I had very little. I had very little role in this, but I think what's important is that this gives us a chance to get to have a chat with some of the others who have spent time with us, but also perhaps we can turn this into a quarterly event, and do this on a regular basis so that more and more people stay in touch with us, and we also learn about the life after you have left us. And hopefully that life is a positive one, and hopefully you have been able to leverage the time you spend with us. So it would be good to hear those stories. Very quickly, without taking much time, we are now in our 4th year. We are trying very hard to build the next version of SkilledUp Life. It hasn't gone smoothly, but we're trying hard to get that off the ground and launch it. We also went through a change in our email provider. While you might think it's insignificant, it's not actually, because it withheld us from growing into a much bigger team. We peaked at about 103. We've gone down now to late 80s, early 90s. And I think once we have the version 2 launch, we will look at how we can expand and probably get to about 250 people within the next year or so. And what we are also learning is that we have to create layers of management. And with that, we are also able to provide what I call 3 types of experiences. We can provide the junior experience, where you are just over 18 years old and you're trying to get those early experiences. We can provide management experience, and starting with sub-team leaders. There's a number of them operating under Mithun's team. And then we can even look at leadership roles. So we're just starting a new team called research team. And that would be somebody's joining us to head that team. This particular team, we are starting with the head, hoping that that works out well. And then he would be responsible for building the team. So we can, going forward, we can try to provide these 3 types of experiences, which means that, you might start with us as a junior. You might then go out to the industry and get a job and come back later on and try to get management experience, and then also sort of leadership experience. So that's something we want to look at more and more in the coming year. But I'll stop now and give the others a chance to speak. I don't know who's next, because we don't quite have a agenda here on the screen. Thank you. Okay, switch. Okay. So Manny saying let's switch on the videos. Very good, Manny. So Godwin, back to you, or Amaka, are you going to speak? Because you are muted. You are the organizer.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Manoj, I think, yes, what you did was you did provide us with the welcome and introduction. We would want you to take some time acknowledge, volunteer contributions, inputs here or there. Of course, SkilledUp Life has come a long way. There were, some contributions here or there. Maybe you would like to say something to that. You're muted.
You're still muted.
Sorry. So if you rewind back to the first year, we had Nusa and Les who joined us from Brazil, and we use Google Translate to communicate with each other. And then somehow it worked, and I believe you had a good time with us. So thank you so much for helping us. And I think we couldn't have got to that first year target without your help. So thank you so much. And I think, who do we have here? So all the 32 are not on the screen because you haven't activated your mic and the video. I think if you don't, then we can't actually see you. So please try to do that, because there's 32 of you, right? And it would be nice to see your faces. And I don't know who you are unless you do that. I think the second year. Hi, Gloria. Nice to see you. I think in the second year we had a significant impact when Elise joined us, and we learned the importance that the HR team could play. And then we had Vishma join us in second year. Vishma, are you somewhere here? Because you're supposed to do a keynote. Oh yeah, you are. And Vishma joined and set up the support team. Now, if you look at today, support team as well as the HR teams are significant teams for us. And so thank you so much for setting up the support team. And then we have, I can't see everybody here, so so I don't know who I'm thanking for. It's no point thanking people who are not here, right? We have Rizky and Maria and quite a lot of others who's been done tremendous work helping us. So thank you so much, and also thank you so much for FUA and others who are currently helping us as well. Would that do? Godwin, you are muted now.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much, Manoj. Really appreciate that. Yes. So the next segment will be the keynotes. We've got Wishma, who will be providing us with the keynotes, as well as Nuesa. So I would like to call Nuesa first. Nuesa da Rosa. You were supposed to, yeah. Okay. All right.
So, good morning, everyone. And today is special, challenging, because I've learned in English. I have a Google Translate. Okay. Just a minute, please. I think Meetum help me is minutes. I need 4 minutes. I prepare my speech. I was volunteer in 2020. My interest was have a real experience with English language. I work as an engagement coordinator. Me too. Help me. At the time, was a translator, my program to work. My work plan. Having this experience on my resume helped I get a good job. Here in Brazil, people who understand foreign language have more advanced when looking for a job. I currently work in a legal technology company. I still need to improve my speaking and listening skills a lot. Understand it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes.
So hard for me, hard, more hard. And I think someone else can talk a little more.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Noesa. Really appreciate you doing that.
I tried.
Okay. We've
Thank
also,
you.
all right. All right.
Thank you.
Wishma? Hi, Wishma. You're welcome. Please go ahead and give us your keynote.
Okay. Hi, everyone. It's so nice to see everyone here, people that I've heard names, but I haven't actually seen. I can't turn my webcam on right now, sorry, because I don't have a webcam on my laptop, and my external one is not working. I have not used it since uni finished, and yeah. But I'm really happy to be here, and so I'm just going to talk about my experience, I guess. And firstly, so I started volunteering when I was at uni. I was in my second or third year, I think. And I really wanted to get some experience because I had nothing. I had nothing on a CV. I couldn't put anything on the CV besides like school projects, and uni projects. But I'm really glad that Manoj made the platform, and there's so many opportunities. Like I just checked the platform recently, and there was so many opportunities listed there, and I think that is really nice to see, because when I first started, there were only a few opportunities, but I just applied for the one that I thought that I might like at the time. And I really didn't know what I wanted to do, because some people had it like all figured out, and I didn't really know exactly what I wanted to do out of uni. And I'm really glad that I volunteered and I got some experience and I got to contribute and I got to meet people. So that was a really valuable experience to me. And I was able to, I think that when you volunteer, if you don't really know what you want to do straight out of uni, volunteering is such a good way to kind of figure that out. You kind of know, at least if you don't know what you want to do, you might know, okay, maybe this doesn't really align with me. But you tried and you learn from it, because every experience you still learn from it, right? Even though you figure out, okay, maybe this is not something that I want to do. You still gain a lot of valuable skills from it. And so that's really what I got from the whole experience. And it's been really great. And I'm, glad that I did it. And so that was really rushed, but there's so many things. I don't really know how to like structure it, but it's been great. And it's so nice to see like how the platform is growing. Like I said before, there were so many opportunities listed there, and I think it's so valuable, especially for undergraduates or people that are still studying. I think it's so valuable. Like you can, let's say you're trying to do like, I don't know, coding or digital marketing or something, you can get projects under your belt. By the time you're out of uni, you can meet people, you can contribute to a company. And I think that's such a great way to do it without committing, like a full-time, it's not like a full-time job or anything. You can commit just a small amount of your time and, get a lot of valuable experience from it. So yeah. And I think, Nusa, you did great. I just wanted to say that I've never actually seen you, because I've met, like, I think Manoj kept speaking about you when I first joined, and I've never actually seen you. So it's really nice to see you.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. Really appreciating you, sir, and Wishma for those keynotes. Yes, we will be proceeding to our panelist discussion right now. We've got a couple of our present and past teammates to be a part of that conversation. We've got Gloria. Hi, Gloria. You're muted, Gloria. We've also got Chidima. Chidima is here, isn't it? Chidima, you're muted.
Yes.
Hi, Chidima.
Hi, Godwin.
Yes. So I think for now, to me anyway, Chidima doesn't need introduction, right? But maybe Chidima, you could just say a bit about yourself. Tell everyone who you are. Yeah.
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Chidimamba. Currently the head of support in SkilledUp Life. Sorry, just an introduction, right? Should I say more?
Yes, as much as you would like to say.
Okay. I was a volunteer last year. I started as a volunteer, yeah. And Godwin was the one that introduced SkilledUp Life to me. So, and to me, it has been an interesting journey. So, actually, what attracted me to SkilledUp Life is I had a need, because I was seriously job hunting. Um, I needed to break into the global workspace. I needed to get a job outside my country. And when I did a training in virtual assistance, one of the things we were encouraged to do was, if getting a job was difficult, that we could always try volunteering routes. That so many have gotten a job, by volunteering for companies. So when Godwin sent me a DM, talking about SkilledUp Life, you know, I didn't know what it was about, but when I saw the word volunteer and all that, that really piqued my interest. So I decided to, give it a trial. So I went to the website, tried to create an account. The first day, I couldn't really make headway. I had difficulty navigating the website. So I left it for some month, and I came back again, And the second time, that was the time I realized that I could actually get help. That there were agents, working on live chat. So I also got to meet Manoj and what's her name again, Janet, in Nigeria too. So they were able to provide the needed support, and that was how I created an account successfully. And the experience was, it was heavenly, because really I was excited about the whole thing. The feeling, getting to meet people, that ordinarily I would not have met. To me, I found that very interesting. Though I had some skills before then, I've worked in some companies on site, But the feeling was just different for me because it was a new thing to me. So, and when I started, I was afraid, initially, you know, responding to chats and all that. There's this fear of, making mistakes. You know, I had it, and thank God for Janet. She was always around to oversee what we were doing. So sometimes even dropping the chat was like, oh, I always have this feeling of, oh, what about if I send the wrong information and all that. So that almost held me back. But I was always on talk. I make sure I signed in every day. I exceeded the 3 hours. I was always there trying to figure out how it works and all that. So I just, I sure I loved it. And I had to even write an article on LinkedIn talking about volunteering. I don't know who saw it, but I remembered mentioning, that I love what I'm doing. And then I didn't even expect that I was going to, get an offer to work with Skilled Up Life. But I just had this, love for what I was doing, and I mentioned it on that LinkedIn, article I shared. So, and those that were volunteering with me, there was this fire. I volunteered with people that was really passionate about what they were doing, and most times we kind of you see us, hustling to attend to people. We were like very eager to actually, provide support. I think we were about 10 then. And I was really challenged at, their work ethic. Many of them were actually engaged with other works, but they were very consistent. And I guess that really helped me because I wanted to keep up. I don't want to lag behind. I wanted to, outperform others because then if you check the chat, the talk, Manoj can bear witness to that. We have a lot of chats, some are doing over 100, some are, there's this competition. We just wanted to outdo one another, and it was fun. So, and now that I've, come to understand the system more, I'm very happy, finding myself in Skilled Up Life. The one thing that always, gets to me is each time any of my teammates is leaving is always emotional, particularly for somebody who, has shown a kind of exceptional, commitment. When I meet great people, I get so, attached to them, and many of them end up my friends anyway. So to me, it's an interesting thing, and I love it. I love being in Scaled Up Life. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Chidinma. We've got Gloria. Gloria, are you able to speak now? Hello, Gloria. Okay, I will go to Lays. Hi, Lays.
Hi, good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Please just introduce yourself.
I difficultly in English and understand and presentation. Yeah. My name is Laís. I'm from Brazil. It's speaking.
Yeah, we can hear
Yes,
you.
we can hear you.
Like,
We can hear
go
you.
ahead.
Um, I'm very grateful for the experience for my career and professional development. I applied for the position of engagement coordinator, but I also worked on the company's LinkedIn page and design and posts. Um, and grateful the opportunity to put my knowledge at practice. It is very important my career. And thanks, me too. Thanks, Manoj, the opportunity. It's amazing. Thanks.
Right.
Thank you, Lace. Really appreciate that. Do we have Gloria now? Okay. Um, I can see her. I wouldn't know if she's here. Sorry, Janet is Janet here? It's not showing up. Okay, so I suppose she isn't here. Okay, so I would like to ask Chidima. Yeah, you've said so much about the impact, you know. Of course, it ran all through up till now. You eventually became head of support, and I'm sure that's impact, right? That's phenomenal impact. But what would you say? I want to know now. What would you say is that contribution Skilled Up Life made to you that if
Hello?
Skilled Up Life wasn't there, that really wouldn't have happened?
Hello?
There could be that one or two very, very remarkable impact Skilled Up Life has had on you that you certainly can take away from Skilled Up Life, right?
Okay, I think Janet or somebody's saying hello. I can hear that voice. I think it's Janet's voice or something. Janet, are you here? Sorry for cutting you short. Okay, okay, let me go ahead. Okay, I think it's Gloria. She's saying something,
Okay.
but she's not.
Gloria is speaking, but we can't hear you, Gloria.
Yes, I think you have to click on that share your something with I
Yes,
think share your
you would have
camera
to
or
share your,
something.
yeah, yeah. You would
Yes, you
have
got
to
to
share
click that.
your audio.
Okay, Skilled Up Life has made a very great impact you know on my person. Anybody who knows me very well, like I always tell Godwin, is I'm not a good speaker. I don't pretend about that. But before now, actually avoid any speaking engagements as much as I can because I feel I'm not good at it. But Skilled Up Life has given me the platform. Initially when we started, particularly LinkedIn events, each time Manoj tells me I'm going to speak and all that, I say, God, I feel it's like a very big thing for me. But I've learned one thing in a workspace: never say no. Even if you think you can't do it, just go ahead and give it your best shot. So this is one of the areas that Skilled Up Life has really made impact. And um, one thing is to gain maybe go to school. You are taught a lot of things in school, and some of these things are just theory. You don't like have a practical experience of that. Skilled Up Life gave me the opportunity to learn how to use a CRM to like talk. So in terms of technical skills, I've improved over the period. I was sharing with somebody the other time. I told the person that when manager will say, "Go meet Chidinma to do this for you," sometimes what he wants me to do or to assist others in doing, I'm also struggling with that. He said, "Okay, go meet Chidinma to help you to do that," and because I'm saddled with the responsibility of not just doing it but also getting others to do it. So I just have to look for a way out. So yesterday I had to bother Godwin as well over the mail issues, So and he was able to provide me an easy way out. So Skilled Up Life, has made me more resourceful. Yes, because in order to get things done, you just have to look for a solution. So it really excites me anyway. That is why I'm here. I'm here to learn, and that is where the experience comes from. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Chidima. Really appreciate the insights there. Can you speak now, Gloria? We still can't hear you. Okay, so it wasn't arranged earlier on, but I think I would have to put a couple of persons here on the spot. We've got Risky, we've got Alfira. Yes, I think I wouldn't hold back asking you questions right now if you wouldn't mind. Risky, can you speak?
Hello, can you
Yeah,
hear
you're
me?
welcome.
Okay.
Happy to see you.
Yes.
Okay, so Risky, how was your experience through Skilled Up Life? What would you say is that impact Skilled Up Life really made on you?
Okay. My experience with skill I was very great, and this really helped me to build my portfolio or my personal branding because I want to work in the HR field. And fortunately, my background is psychology and my focus in is industry and organization. So when I joined in the SkilledUp Life as a talent acquisition, it's really helped me. And 1 month before my my and after 2 months in SkilledUp Life, I have uh, opportunity to work as a junior HR consultant. So it's really helped me to build my personal branding and to help me to get my job. So it's really grateful, and I'm real thank you for uh, all of you in Skill Up Life because I can build. I built my opportunity to speak and communicate with other people around the world because in Indonesia usually we didn't have many opportunity to speak English, so it's really grateful.
Okay,
Maybe
thank you very much.
okay.
Thank
Thank you.
you, Risky. Really appreciate the insights. Yes. I can't see Alfira anymore. Did she leave? Okay. Okay. Gloria, can you speak now? Okay. All right. So I think I'll call on Maria Andrea. Hi, Maria. Can you speak, Maria? Okay. Um, okay. Let me ask Maini since Maini is here. Hi, Maini.
Hi, Godwin. Hi, everyone.
Okay. Okay. You're welcome. So, Maini, I would like to know. Yes, you're part of the Skilled Up Life community, even though you're still active right now. But I would also like to know. Skilled Up Life must have had some impact on you as an individual. But I would also like to know specifically what has the role of Skilled Up Life's platform or the community we built, the local community now, which you are a part of. Of course, you've got colleagues, fellow volunteers. What would you say? What is the impact of interacting with these individuals that you've got on your team, across teams, and so on? I recall you did a first term under talent acquisition, and now you're under marketing. So it means you've met with a lot of people. Now, I would like to know what has the impact of maybe networking being on your personal growth.
All right. Am I audible? My voice is clear.
Yes, yes, you are. But we can't see you though.
Oh, you can see me. Thank you so much for the opportunity, Godwin. So actually, I have shared this to in LinkedIn audio even for several times. I think that I joined Scale Up Life because I want to looking for opportunity in remote working. So it was actually coincidence because I never know about SkilledUp Life before. I never heard about SkilledUp Life before, but when I searching for the opportunity, then the administrative assistant volunteer appeared at the time, and then I think that oh, maybe this is a good thing to start because I have no experience in remote working. So to be as a volunteer, I think it can be useful for me as my first step for that. So I joined the team at the time, and so actually I have around 5 years experience of working in administration, but uh, uh, in Scout Life we are using Google Sheet, and it's new thing for me. I think I don't really familiar with that, and for my technical skills, one of my technical skills that I gained from Scout Life is by using the Google spreadsheet, and the second one. Uh, for as I told you before that actually I am an introvert, and I don't really like to be in the spotlight because that's why my public speaking is not really good. I'm not so confident with that, but I learned here from the in talent acquisition team, first from the interview, like maybe ask only a question, two question, and then when I moved to the marketing team in the event management, I can host my own LinkedIn audio event, and actually you should appear every week at that. And for my personal growth, I learned that I need to calm down myself. Like, your when you are not really used to speak in public, even that they cannot see my face. I still nervous. It makes me like rush in speaking, something like that. But when I after week to week to host my own event, I learned handle myself, how to handle myself to speak at least more calmly, not in rush, something like that. So it's really, I mean, like it's really useful for me, even though that naturally I will still feel nervous every week. But uh, I have a like I need to overcome that. Like every time I need to overcome that to train myself, something like that. And another new thing here in the marketing, why actually I switch to the marketing team, because I want to learn about digital marketing, and I got the thank you for the opportunity that I can learn about digital marketing in the event team, and now currently in how to manage the social media Instagram. I found that it's really not easy thing. It's really complicated. So it just not like posting something like that. Maybe when we hear about Instagram administrator, TikTok administrator, Twitter administrator, it just they just will post because they already someone in the copywriter and graphic design already provide the material, but it's not like that easy. It's really complicated, and I got to learn to use the meta business, and also try to do the analytics, something like that. That's why it's now I'm still learning about that, and I'm still want to know more about the social media management, because even that it's quite complicated, but I think it's somehow interesting to know about that, as we are in the digital era right now, and it's really important for that. That's why I think it's a a good thing to have this kind of opportunity. And as I say that for my personal development, I think it's more in the public speaking, even though I'm still random right now, I guess. And also for the knowledge of the social media management, I think, Godwin. And so I think this platform, SkilledUp Life, is really useful. Like just Risky said, it can be like a portfolio when if we want to pursue some career in specific area, because here we are not doing a dummy project, because in other they could say the dummy project, fake project to build a portfolio. But here we can, it's a real thing. I mean, it's a real thing to build a team, to have to uh, do the exposure for our social media. And I'm also glad that I have so many friends here around the globe, like Efwa, Amaka. I mean, like, we never know each other, and maybe if there's no skill of life, we cannot uh, know each other like this. That we can like cooperate with each other, and I think that's the valuable thing to be here, Godwin.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much, Maini. Really appreciate it. Hi, Alfira. Can you hear me, Alfira?
Well, I think she's left, Godwin. I think she said she's not feeling well. It's in the chat.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. I also got notified that Forever is here. Hi, Forever. Okay. I can't seem to see her, but hi, Forever. Okay. So do we have Janet here? I got those notification. Okay. Okay. All right. So Gloria, can you speak now? Oh, Gloria, you're speaking, but we can't hear you though. Okay. All right. So yes, we've got as part of the team, the current team here. Cecilia is here too. I would also like to hear from Cecilia. Cecilia came in and eventually also became a part of the team. Yes, she would say so. Maybe she would like to give us some insights as to how that experience has been so far since you got aboard, Cecilia, up till now. But of course, do introduce yourself first. I think some persons here do not know you.
So hi everyone. So apologies about my voice. I have this flu the last week. I think I'll not talk too much. So Cecilia, it's a pleasure to meet you all. I am currently the head of HR. And I can say it's been a journey. As I was listening to Chidima, I think I also applied for the volunteering role. It came as a pop-up on my LinkedIn. So I said, let me just try it, because at that time I was working as part of administrative. I was working in the government. So as I was working, I was still studying in the HR. So I thought maybe this would be a very good idea if I would maybe get the opportunity to volunteer as a HR. And once I had applied, I'm afraid it took quite a long time. I think it almost took like 4 months. And then that's when Manoj reached out to me. I think the person that was acting as the HR volunteer back then was like leaving, so I immediately accepted to join. So it's been a rough ride, I would say, because when I joined HR at SkilledUp Life, the processes and the procedures and everything were not in line, and we used to fight with Manoj on and on, day in, day out. But I would say right now we have a great team of 15 guys who are really dedicated and, of course, trying to also volunteer, learn, and of course get skills that is going to help them in the future. So SkillUp Life is quite, I can say I can vouch for it. SkillUp Life has helped me improve in a lot of things, organizational, leadership skills. I mean, there's a lot of things that I've learned at SkillUp Life, and I'm still learning from the team, of course, because I think once you join at SkillUp Life, you come with skills or things that we don't know, and we learn from you also as a volunteer. So I'll say volunteering is something that has really helped us as a team, and also the company as well. So yeah, I don't want to talk too much because I think my voice is just disappearing. Yeah. Yes, Godwin. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Cecilia. Really appreciate you giving us those insights. Yes, I would like to come back to Gloria yet again because Gloria has been gone for long. I wanted to hear your thoughts here. Can you hear us now, or can you speak, Gloria? You would actually need to click on there's this notification on your screen. You would need to click on it to activate your audio. Okay, can you speak now? Uh-oh, we still can't hear you though. Okay, all right. So I will go to, is Janet still here? I can't see her, but I got that notification that she's here. Hi, Janet. Okay, how about Forever? Okay.
Sure, I'm here.
All right. So, Mitton? Okay, I thought you were saying something. All right. So,
Hello.
yes, we'll Forever here. Hi, Forever. Happy to have you today. Join us. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Nice to see everyone. Nice to see everyone.
Okay, you're welcome. Yes. So you were a part of our team only a while back. I'm sure you will say it was a wonderful experience. So can you tell us how your experience went on the SkilledUp Live team?
I learned a whole lot of things. Like it was the first step. I call it my first step into the journey into success. That's what I call it. Because do this, I can do this, I can do this. I've never actually had the experience before, but I was just trying to be positive and everything. But I was in my head most of the time because I was scared, like, I've never tried this before, you know? But when I came in here, the team was so great. Chidinma was my team leader. She was amazing. And I was able to learn a lot. And yeah, so much so that at the end of my term, I was able to get a job as a customer success manager because I worked in the customer support team. So I got a job as a customer success manager, and I'm using all the skills that I learned from SkilledUp Life, and I just feel more confident. You know, now I feel more confident about what I learned, about communicating with so many people in the team, collaborating, customer service, the whole package. So thank you so much, Manoj, for the opportunity. And thank you so much, Tinima, for being an awesome team leader. And thank you to everyone. Thank you to everyone for just being there. Thank you for Skilled Up Life. So yeah, it was great.
Okay, thank you. Thank you forever. Happy to hear that. Yes, you did say you got a job just at the end of your term. How much of a contribution would you say Skilled Up Life made in that happening?
I'd say 100% for me because, like I said, I came into Skilled Up Life with zero experience, no idea what I was doing. But after I left, I was more confident because it's something where you can say, yeah, I can do this. But in your head, you'll be like, okay, I've never done this before. What am I even doing, right? But because of what I had in Skilled Up Life, I could confidently say, I can do this. And I meant it because I've actually done it before. And I showed that, during the interview, he was asking a whole lot of questions about my experience. And I could show that I had this experience before. And that's what helped me. That's what helped me land the job. And now, even at the job, I love my job. My boss loves me. My colleagues love me. And everything's going well, So it's amazing.
Well, happy to hear that. Congratulations forever.
Thank
That's
you.
that's
Thank you
one
so much.
success for Skilled Up Life, in addition to many others. Congrats. Yes, we've still got Janet here. I can see her now. Hi, Janet. Hello, Janet. Hello, Janet. I can see you. You're welcome. Okay. Uh, let's see. Let's see. Okay. While we wait for Janet, I would like to put Bright in here. Hello, Bright. Bright is a current member of the team. Yes. So I would like to hear from you. Please do introduce yourself and tell us about what you're doing at Skilled Up Life right now and the experience you're having with regards to that. How has it been like? You're muted, right? You're still muted. We can't hear you, Bright. Okay, all right. So while we wait for Bright, because we can't hear him, I would have really, really loved to talk to Janet and Gloria, but unfortunately we can't hear them. Maybe I could give it a try yet again. Hi, Janet. Uh-oh. Gloria, do you want to try speaking again?
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, we can hear you now. We can hear you now. You're
Okay.
welcome,
Good
Gloria.
afternoon, everyone. Thank you.
You're
I'm really so
welcome.
happy to be here for this event today, for organizing such a great event. So when I heard about it, I said, no, Gloria, you don't have to miss it. You need to be here. So I really had a wonderful time volunteering for Skilled Up Life. I started volunteering for Skilled Up Life. That was last year, June, see, this year, January. Though I wanted to gain experience, I just came out from school. So after I did a course with Side Hustle under digital marketing, and they actually encourage us to volunteer to acquire a life experience. So when I came across LinkedIn, then I don't know how to navigate LinkedIn very well. I saw the LinkedIn job Skilled Up Life. I said, skill. From the word Skilled Up Life, I think the skill actually attracted me to apply for that job. I said, let me apply. Who is volunteer? I love volunteering. Right from when I was small, I do volunteer. So because it has actually helped me to gain a lot of skills, and it has actually helped me also in my networking aspect. So I decided to volunteer and to apply for the job. Though navigating the website was actually a little bit stressful for me. So I have to reach out to Mr. Godwin then, because he was the one that posted the job. So he was able to saw me through. He told me how to, from step-by-step process. So it was actually easy. So I tried to apply, and during my time with SkilledUp Life, I really enjoyed it because I was able to gain life experience, what I needed. After my first term in volunteer for SkilledUp Life, I have to opt in for the second volunteer term, because back then I don't know what digital marketing is all about. I've been hearing about digital marketing. So I said, okay, let me just see and gain the life experience. And I actually volunteer with, mostly I volunteer for digital marketing, but I was under user acquisition. That was my first time hearing what user acquisition is all about. So I was able to post job, and I was able to know how to navigate LinkedIn very well. Then I don't know how to navigate LinkedIn, and I was somehow antisocial. I'm not this kind of social media type of person. So because of SkilledUp Life, I became more social. I used to come online always, only all of my social media handle. So SkilledUp Life really helped me to use social media to also impact on other people, and also to network, and that networking aspect of it. So I posted job, I do post job daily, and it actually helped me to be accountable because I have to give reports daily. When they say we need to be giving report daily, I said, which tax is this one? Giving report daily is under tax. That is something I can, to myself, I can't do. But I just say, Gloria, just try it. It's good to try out something new. Try out some tasks that you seem that it looks difficult to you. Just try it out. It will help you to grow in your work experience. So I said to be given report daily. So it helped me to be accountable in whatever I'm doing. In any place I find myself, I give account for it. So SkilledUp Life really helped me in that aspect, to be accountable in my job and also to report to someone. So it's my first volunteering, it's my first remote work. Working remotely, I never value it that much because the network issue, the light issue, especially in Nigeria, yes. So with SkilledUp Life, it has really helped me to be able to manage the challenges and to work remotely smoothly without much difficulty. So all thanks to SkilledUp Life. Even after I left SkilledUp Life, some people are still reaching out to me, asking me that they actually want to apply for SkilledUp Life. I even have to recommend one of my friend, and she did the program. She really loved it. So she gave me positive feedback about what SkilledUp Life is actually doing. So keep the good work. I'm really happy to pass through this organization and also to gain a lot of experience. And I really want to thank Mr. Godwin so much. He really helped me in SkilledUp Life when I was in SkilledUp Life. He made the work smooth and I learned a lot. So thank you, Manoj. Thanks.
Thank you, Gloria. Really appreciate the information there. Quite insightful. You're welcome. Okay, yes, we've still got Janet. Hi, Janet. Janet, can you speak? I think you may be having, you probably haven't activated your audio and video too. So maybe you might have to do that. Okay. Before we go on to the next session, but of course, before we close this event, I really would love to talk to Janet again and Alfira too. But we will have to move to the next session, which is a networking session to be anchored by Mitun. But before that, this was something we were supposed to do before the event. We eventually didn't do it, but I would love to steal maybe 5 to 6 minutes of your time and get to do this. SkilledUp Life has been a monumental success, largely because of the contributions of each and every one of you, and even many more, whom we can't list out all. But of course, we just want to recognize just a handful. And of course, like I said, there are many more whom we certainly can't collate together. We made a small video, just a slideshow of people who have been on our team and have done one thing or the other from various places. SkilledUp Life cuts across various regions and countries, languages, and all. As a matter of fact, we're breaking barriers right now. So we really want to do that. Pardon me, please. In case you do not hear the audio, just let me know so I can. This is a new platform for everyone. We're trying to understand it better. All right, so I will be sharing my screen and then making that presentation. Okay.
I see. Okay.
All right. That was just a little presentation. Um, just to thank everyone for the amazing work done. I hope the audio was up, right? Was it up? Hello, guys. Am I audible?
No, the audio was not on.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So sorry about that. There was audio actually at the background. I was hearing it all along. I just didn't want to tamper with the screen and all. But of course, amazing guys there. Every single person. Unfortunately, due to time and other constraints, we just couldn't compile everyone. It got me startled. We've got over 200 people who have passed through our teams, even far beyond that, and it's phenomenal. Now, it goes to tell you the magnitude of effort that has gone into building Skilled Up Life as an organization. Those we see are the ones that are active at every point in time, but a lot more has gone ahead and before. So I really want to appreciate everyone for the phenomenal work we all have been doing over the years. We're in the 40th year. That's huge. So thank you all. Yes, and this is that time where we go um, to our networking session to be anchored by Mitun. Hi, Mitun.
So thank you, Godwin. So first of all, let me just say that it's so good to hear from a lot of you who have been here with us for a while back, like maybe 3 years ago when we first started out. Especially hearing back from Nusa and Lace was really great. I think you mentioned that you were, the title you mentioned, engagement coordinator. We don't use that title anymore. It just brought back a lot of good memories of that we had together when the targets were not as difficult as it is right now. So now we're chasing like a target of 100,000, right? So when you were there, we were chasing the target of 100, and we had some really great times together. So I really appreciate what you've done for us, Nusa, and also Lace. I think Lace had to leave. So I think this was the beginning of the talent acquisition team. And there's also many more of you here who are part of other teams in marketing, support, who has really helped us build Skilled Up Life in the early phases. So we really appreciate everyone. So this session is about networking, so getting to know each other, sharing your contact information, connecting on LinkedIn. So I think we can give them a few minutes to do all of that. So thank you once again for being here, everyone. We really appreciate everything you've done for Skilled Up Life. So take this time to connect with each other, network, and hopefully we'll run into each other on some of the LinkedIn events that we're going to be having. Okay, all right. So Godwin, are we going to play some relaxing music, or what's the plan?
Yes, I would have loved to do that, but seeing the fact that my audio isn't being picked, I wouldn't know how that
Okay.
works.
So the plan was that everyone could, like, since this is not a physical event, so because we can only, see each other on, video cameras on. The idea was that we could play some relaxing music while we message each other, but I don't think that'll work. So in the meantime, I think we can all just message each other on here. Is that possible, Godwin, that we can network that way? Is okay. So we're going to be going over to the networking area, okay? And then we'll take a few minutes of getting to know each other, connecting, sharing that information, and we'll be back. All right, so click on the networking option. Okay.
Hi. Um,
Hi,
Okay.
Manoj.
hi. So I went to the networking area. I met Efua, but there's nobody else. And even that
Wow.
took long time, and I had a 3-minute conversation.
Well, I can see a lot of people here, though.
Yes. So I think from my side, I think it would be good, or from marketing side as well, to do this every 3 months. And get. I think that today to me is more of a trial, really. Um, because I think we need to probably have. Oh, okay. What is that? I got a new message. I don't know who sent it to me. um, yeah. So I think we need to do a bit more analysis as well. Because it's nice to see the old faces, because I've forgotten some of them. It's bad, I know, but and it would be good to sort of keep in contact. Hi, Caleb. Yeah.
Good day. So sorry, I've been having it difficult to join because of some network issues over here. But I'm great. It's great joining you people. Thank you.
Yeah. So I think maybe the next one, we have few sessions, talk about, and I think it gets. I think today's event is like, to me, it's like almost a little bit one-sided. Everybody's saying how good everything were, but I think we should also use the opportunity to learn, what could be better. Obviously, we made mistakes on the way. I mean, if you look at when Nusa and Les join us, we didn't know anything, isn't it, Method? We didn't know anything at all. But today, I mean, we are like, has so much knowledge. And it's nice to appreciate that knowledge didn't come from, it came because of the engagements we had with, like I said earlier, what was I said, 300 odd people that's join us. I mean, quite a number of them ghosted us as well, but nevertheless, 300 is quite a number.
We just had the text rate companies on our platform who
Yes,
didn't
yes.
like not subscribe, and we also didn't have not even 100 members, I don't think, and we were getting like 5 or 10. Even that was a challenge. 5 to
Yeah, it
10
was a good
users that
challenge.
day. Yeah.
So I think, I'm very optimistic. We just need to get the version 2 built. And I think if we can have sessions, and I think we can use that to learn and also look at, one of the other things we are trying to do now is that we are trying to create a couple of new roles. One is head of a country. And ideally, from my perspective, I would like head of a country to be someone who's already done a term with us. So we don't have to explain the basics of what SkilledUp Life is. Where's Cecilia? I can't see. So that's a sort of a new role we have. We are looking at. We picked 5 countries, but there was a 6th country who complains, and we want to be in. So we probably have about 6. And then this other new area is research, because we want to do some research to understand not necessarily the impact we could make, but certain areas that of quite interesting. So research could become quite a big area as well. It'd be nice to create things like the content that's not just blog posts or articles or newsletters, but with some in-depth analysis that other people who has nothing to do with SkilledUp Life may want to read and understand. So there's a lot of areas that we could go into. Yeah, and then also we got to build lots of partnerships. Lot to do. Right. So back to Godwin. I'm not scheduled to speak, so there you go.
It's actually Mitun. Mitun.
Okay, so do you want me to do the closing remarks, and do we have anything? Okay.
I think there could be some persons here who would like to, say one or two things, maybe.
Okay. All right. So yeah,
F1 hasn't
let's.
spoken, and many others haven't spoken too.
By the way, where's Amaka? Because this was her idea, wasn't it? So we need to thank her. I can't see her.
Yeah, she had to drop out because her laptop went off and she didn't have electricity, so she's not available now.
Okay.
Okay, so maybe F1 could talk to us. Jumoke, Bridget is here, Bukola is here, Cynthia, Caleb just joined, Gazalan too. So anyone could maybe speak to us, tell us, the experiences, or maybe something you would want us to improve quickly before we go,
Hello.
Hi, Cynthia.
Yeah, Cynthia.
Hi, everyone. So I just want to say thank you so much to Manoj. I also want to say thank you to the team because you guys have been really great. And this experience for me has been transforming because I've had struggles, especially when it comes to my communication skill. So that has also improved. Initially, when I joined SkilledUp Life, I never thought I was going to have this opportunity. And during my interview, it was a scary experience for me because I thought it was going to be it wasn't going to be easy. So Meeting, you did a great job with me when it comes to the interview. So you helped me to calm myself. You were able to put me through that process. So thank you guys. You guys are doing a very great job, and I'm privileged to be a part of this team, and I'm committed to the team. And basically, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much.
Very nice to hear. Thank you.
Thank you, Cynthia.
Hello. Okay. So
okay.
that's just what I want to say.
Okay, Cynthia. We've also got Jumoke, Bridget, at least from my
Before
screen.
now, I've always struggled. Okay.
Yes, please.
Hello?
Cynthia,
Can you
please
hear me?
make your... Yeah, please go ahead. We can't hear you anymore, Cynthia. Oh, okay. We've got Jumoke, Bridget, Caleb, Gazlan. We've also got Patience, Bukola too. Anyone, if you would like to maybe say something before we go, But I think everyone should say something before we go.
Yeah. Hello. Good day, everyone. Actually, it's obvious the impact that SkilledUp is making already, based on the testimonial, based on the data generated, and based on the review from a lot of people. This is not just coming from me. I know a lot of people are having the same experience. Of course, Cynthia just gave her experience, which is true. And I would like to just add on what she said and then focusing on what I actually gained here. My period of stay here was approximately 3.5 months, and it was a great experience. One of the things that this experience generated in me is that confidence. And you know how it is difficult for many people to relate with different personalities. What SkilledUp did for me was it of course, I don't have it easy to, I mean, I don't have it difficult to relate, but I experience relating with people from different geographical areas. And that was a great experience. A lot of people are so afraid if they say, hey, you're going to work with your teammate is from maybe Singapore, your teammate is from this place. They begin to feel like, hey, England, these countries, and say, hey, it's not possible for me to work with them because they may be assuming that this person is having a high graded knowledge than them, which is supposed to be a beneficial advantage. Like it's supposed to be an advantage because you're going to learn from that person and then build up on yourself. So what SkilledUp Life did for me was enable me to learn how to relate with people from different regions. And there was a project I had on, though it was a course. So in the course we had to work on a project as team. So the experience I gained here made it so easy for me to work. I think one of the guy was from Dubai, the other was from I can't remember, but they're from different four countries, three from Africa and other European countries. And it was easy to relate. It was so easy to relate. It was easy to even handle leadership responsibilities with them. And I believe that SkilledUp Life contributed to that ability I had to function in that project. And it's a great thing that SkilledUp Life is doing. It's not just my testimony, a lot of them are out there. And so, talking about the area of improvement, well, at the moment, I would like to say that we are doing great. We are doing great. If there's one that we see out there, then we have connections here that we can always drop. Thank you very much for the time. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Caleb.
Thank you. Okay, we've also got Patience. Patience is here. Hi, Patience.
Patience look impatient. If I don't, she was moving everywhere, and we lost her now.
Okay, there's Bukola here. Hi, Bukola.
I think her. What do you mean?
No, you're still muted, Bukola.
Hi, Godwin.
Hi, Bukola. You're welcome.
Yeah.
You haven't spoken since we started, so we'll just like to get your thoughts and maybe
Yeah.
area of improvements.
Um, I really don't have much to say though, but I have learned SkilledUp Life has imparted a lot in me. I have gained a lot of experience meeting new people and trying to come together to do things as one. I've really learned a lot from SkilledUp Life, and I'm grateful that a platform like this is established for someone like me to gain and to meet new people. And one thing I would like to talk about is that um we the SkilledUp Life, as we should, I'll encourage us to interact more on the social media platforms like LinkedIn, Facebook, or Instagram. Like a lot of people need to see us dropping our testimonies on the platform. Like when I joined SkillledUp Life, it was a friend of mine from my community that introduced SkillledUp Life to me. And when I um when I started following SkillledUp Life on LinkedIn, I was actually looking out for a lot of engagements from the SkillledUp Lifers, which I did not see much of it there. So I would like to encourage all of us to start um, engaging more on the SkillledUp Life posts. Like a lot of people would like to see us doing this. Like I really do not know if you get what I'm trying to say. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right. So aside from that, everything about Scale of Life is amazing, and I am grateful that for everything that I learned here, and that's it.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Bukola.
Yeah.
But before you go, before I let you, I would just like to ask, aside engagements with our content,
Yes.
um, that like you did say,
Yes.
say for instance, you're talking about engagement amongst ourselves.
Yes. Yes.
What would your suggestion be on that? Say, of course, it could be easy if you talk about Slack, where we are all available, the current volunteers are operational. But
Yeah.
for those who have gone out there,
Yes.
and you're still saying interacting, engaging amongst ourselves, what would you have in mind with regards to that? How would you say that should work?
All right. The interaction I made is like I meant was the Skill Up Life platform on social media. I'm not talking about the Slack interaction. The Skill Up Life platform is where um everyone gets to see what we do. Everyone gets to see the testimonial, like the things we have to drop on the platform. Like I want I'll suggest that we should do more of engaging on the Scale Up Life platform. A lot of people would love to see um like when the platform, when you post a content on the platform and we are getting maybe 2 or 3 reaction. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, yeah, I do. I do.
Yes, so I'm suggesting that we should have more reaction, more comments, more engagements on the platform. I
Okay, all
believe a
right.
lot of people would love to see that also. I don't know if
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
definitely.
well, I think that is true. And what that does, you know how the all the social media platform they work based on algorithm.
yeah.
So that will help our page, that will help our platform, that will help our
Yes,
organization to be
yes, yes,
suggested to our friends, even
yes,
without us
exactly.
suggesting it to them. If I like your post, if I comment, if I share, someone in my timeline, someone in my contact list will see, and they will be like, "Oh, what is this?" He may even reach out to me. What is? And that is like an organic way of marketing the
Yes,
organization, and
exactly. Because when
it's a good
when
way.
my friend when my friend talked about when my friends talked about the we talked about Skid Up Life, I was like, when I started going through the Skid Up Life posts, I wasn't seeing engagements. And I was like, are people in this Skid Up Life, this thing, are people there? Not until I joined this year, and I'm glad I did.
Happy to hear that,
Yeah,
Bukola. Thank you very much.
yeah, okay.
Okay, we've got Patience again. Yes, hi, Patience. Please just say something before we go. Maybe your observation or some anything, anything. Oh, Patience, we can't hear you. I see you're speaking, but we can't hear you.
Like he's having network issues.
Yeah, yes, it's possible.
Jumoke is here too. Jumoke can also talk to
Yeah.
us.
Jumoke, can you speak? You're muted right now. Okay, we've also got Juliet. Juliet is here. Hi, Juliet.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone.
You're
Hello.
welcome.
Good afternoon, Juliet.
Yeah, my name is Juliet, and I'm actually a new volunteer. I actually started working fully yesterday because I was having problem with some of the programs, the Google Workspace and then the Slack. But I got to know about Skilled Up Life, I think from LinkedIn. So I applied last year and I didn't get a feedback. I sometime last month I got a message, email that they were sorry for not contacting me for some time, but if I was still interested in the volunteer opportunity, and I was like, yes, why not? Of course. And then we hopped on an interview, and after that, I was accepted, and I was very happy because I've been trying to get in the global space and then working remotely as an executive assistant for a while. I've now actually landed a job, a paying job. So I decided to just try out the volunteer work because from there you don't know what can happen. And so far, with what I've heard some people say about the company, is actually, I know is going to help. And I pray that at least I deliver my part and do a good job and hopefully even extend my stay by the grace of God. And so I plan to gain and learn a lot of skills, and I'm hoping that you guys should also teach and empower me also. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Juliet. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Yes, Jumoke, can you speak now? We've also got Gazalan. You can also speak if you can.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I won't speak for long because I've just finished my college coursework an hour ago and I'm very tired. But I'm very thankful for what SkillUp Life taught me, especially in talent acquisition. During my volunteering time, it's particularly challenging because we have an issue with LinkedIn. But I'm very proud to be part of a team that's very supportive and collaborative in solving our problems. Uh, I think that's it, Godwin.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. Thank you, Gazlan. We've got Frisky. Frisky, just please say something.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, so hi everyone. My name is Frisky and I'm from Indonesia. Mm, for now, I'll just tell you guys some of my impression during my stay here for like 1 month right now. Is that right? So I'm also new as well. I've been in Skilled Up Life team since August the 7th, if I'm not wrong. And it's been such a pleasant experience because, I can learn a lot of things that I never learned outside of the school. And for the first time, it's my first time actually to engage in a professional environment. So I'm very grateful, and I have a great mentor, I have a great colleague, I have a great fellow volunteers as well. And the environment itself is very helpful, and you guys are so sweet with it. And I am having fun with doing my work now because I can explore a lot of things. So yeah, that's from me for now. That's all, Godwin.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Frisky. Jumoke is up now. Hi, Jumoke. Oh, Jumoke, you're speaking though, but we can't hear you. Okay. Maybe Sarah could go. Hi, Sarah.
Good evening, or good day rather. I joined, or I wanted to do a career shift, so I wanted to get into HR. So I knew I had to volunteer. So what I did was I went around looking on Google for how I could volunteer, and then I saw Skilled Up Life. I registered. I did everything. I think in June, and then I got a message for an interview and everything. I joined Scale Up Live recently. It has been an okay ride. So far so good. Learning new things and working with great people. It's been good here. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Sarah. Appreciate that. Anissa. Hi, Anissa. We've got about 11 minutes on the call, but of course, if Anissa is open to talking to us, Nisa, Bridget, Jumoke, any of you could have a go. And F1 too.
Hello.
Okay, yes, F1.
Hello.
Yes, we can
Hello.
hear you.
It's
Is it F4? Oh, it's
no.
Bridget. Yes,
Yes, it's
Bridget.
oh you couldn't hear me. So my experience with SkillUp Live. So around the time that I chanced on SkillUp Live, I think it was on LinkedIn. I had completed my master's in HR. So I wanted some place to start up as a fresher and a level entry something. So I wasn't really getting any. So when I chanced on it, I quickly applied. Honestly, on LinkedIn there could be scammers and frosted everywhere. So when I applied, I think a lady reached out to me. I still remember her name, Christabel Agbo. I think she's Nigerian. So that's when I got to, enter the program and everything. So fast forward, I was sent emails and I realized I needed a PC or maybe a laptop. But then when I was done with school, my laptop was really crashing. So I asked, I think it was God when I asked him if it was possible to, volunteer with my phone because I really needed the experience and everything. And he said, well, I should sign up and maybe he will know how I would go about it. I said, okay. So during the interview, honestly, I realized I wasn't there were no opportunities for HR. But then the recruitment team gave me CA. And I was like, okay, well, with the description I've read, I think it kind of relates with HR, even though it was under marketing. So I did apply on it and that's how I got on it. So with my experience afterwards, I realized after my onboarding, I was this is also a kind of suggestion. I was kind of a bit lost. I didn't know how to go about things. So I think I was constantly chatting Godwin and also I think one or two people. So looking at the time difference, I realized maybe it's not like Godwin wasn't going to reply to me, but time difference and maybe the cumbersome of loads of words on him. So um from there I realized even if I was lost with Skill Up Live, even if my first 1 or 2 days or maybe a week in Skill Up Live, if I wasn't really, oh
Oh, I think Bridget's connectivity got disrupted there. F1, while she tries to connect, maybe you just give
Yeah.
us brief one there.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm Ifwa, part of the HR team. I've been here since April or late March. Yes. So I got to know about Skilled Up Life from Irene. I don't think she's here today. She posted it on a group that we both joined, and I saw. And at the time, I was preparing towards a program project management exam, and part of the exam is agile project management, and I had never done that before. So how to work remotely with other people, get to know the tools and use it in working remotely. So I took a chance, decided to join, did my interview with Irene and I think Cecilia. And Irene left immediately after, so I was left with Cecilia. She had a lot to do. So even with our training, like we had to get to working real quick. So I was fumbling around a little bit, but then eventually I was able to figure things out, learned how to use Trello properly. And yeah, eventually I was able to do like conduct interviews, do recruitment on my own. And with a, yeah, then I started planning this event with Amaka. We did a lot of research, trying to find out websites to host the event. It was a lot, but then I learned a lot throughout the whole process, and I made new friends, which yeah was really enjoyable. Now I can boldly say I have friends all over the world, and learned the work ethic of some people, especially the Indonesians. I really admire them. Even with their time difference, they are always available to answer you whenever you need anything from them, which is amazing. So yeah, it's been a great ride so far, and I've enjoyed it. Thank you.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much, F1. Um, I think we've got just about 5 minutes on the call. Maybe we'll want to talk about, yes, you're in on it, F1. So probably since Amaka isn't here, you may want to talk to us about future plans around this engagement right now.
Um, so we plan on hosting, as I think when we started, Manoj mentioned he wants to do this thing like a quarterly event, and we've had discussions on having an alumni office. So maybe we'll talk more on that when we figure everything out. And for now, that is the only thing in the pipeline. But then, if anything, we'll definitely communicate any future plans to all alumni and current volunteers. Yeah.
Okay, all right, that's great. I think it's back to me too now.
Okay, all right. So I think we've come to the end of this session. So I mean, this event was all about appreciating and thanking everyone who's been with us for a long time, appreciating your contributions and what you've done for Skill Up Life. So let me, before I, first let me start by thanking Manoj, without whom we would not have Skill Up Life and we would not be here, neither of us, none of us. So thank you so much, Manoj. I don't think, so when you first conceived Skill Up Life, I don't think it would be more than this platform, right? It's more like a movement now where people are building skills, building experience, they are getting a job with their Skill Up Life experience. So it's sparked really, what it sparked is a movement, right? So and you have been the founder of that movement. So let me first thank Manoj, and let me also thank all the members here, my previous Skill Up Life members, for your contributions, and we really appreciate what you've done for us. I think it's just what's amazing for me is that hearing that everyone is doing so well, which is really great. I mean, all of you who are here with us, we hear good stories about how you got a job, how you're doing well, how you, even if you're back in school, how SkilledUp Life skills has really helped improve your skills and really taken your career to the next level. So that really makes me happy, and it makes all of us happy as well. And next, let me thank Amaka for this amazing idea. I think this was what we were missing. Like, we were organizing all kinds of events. Godwin was organizing these really good events for marketing, and we had these audio events. We have the meetings, regular team meetings. But this was something we were missing at SkilledUp Life. Previous members, can come back and talk to us and really connect with all the members that are current and old, and we have a get together. So let me thank Amaka for that, and then also let me thank Efwa Meni for organizing this great event. I know we've had a few technical difficulties, but it's pretty normal, and I'm really happy with how things have turned out, given that it's our first event, right? So I think it's really great. So I think this was a really memorable event. Thank you so much for contributing as the speakers, the keynote speakers, and also everyone here. And there's so many of you, so I cannot really mention any of you by name, because some of you are not going to be happy with that, because there's so many of you who have done so much for SkilledUp Life. I see 50 members here, but only a few of you have your cameras turned on. So let me thank you once again for everything you've done for SkilledUp Life. And I really want to wish you luck for what's ahead in your careers, and also goals in your personal life. So thank you once again.
Thank you. All right, bye guys.
All right, take care.
Bye.
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 Thanks.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.